You received free pizza at 3 a.m. Do not accept it. I now know why my neighbor went missing. Every night, a strange man shows up at my front door with a pizza delivery. The first time it happened, I was startled as I lived alone in my apartment. Getting knocks on your door at that time can only mean bad news. I quickly opened my door, only to see a guy dressed in a red polo shirt with a cap holding a box of pizza. Relaxing a bit, I told the guy, "Wrong house, bro," and tried to shut the door to get back to my business. But he stopped me with a, "Please, boss, please." I turned back around. The guy tried to push the pizza box towards me. "Please, sir, take it, your order." I shook my head firmly and said, "No, I didn't order anything. You've got the wrong house, man." But he didn't seem to be listening. He kept repeating, "Please, boss, take it, your order," while pushing the box to me. At this point, I kind of figured maybe this guy doesn't understand what I'm saying, or maybe he was disabled in some way. So I took the box, thinking maybe the delivery address would be on it or something. First thing I noticed was that it wasn't the usual chain store brand like Domino's or Pizza Hut. The logo was just Gab in block letters, which isn't a brand I know of. There was no delivery address tacked onto the box or anything, so I tried asking for a receipt from the guy, but he just shook his head and said, "No receipt," while backing away, ready to leave. I tried to stop him to hand him back the box, but he just wouldn't have it. He left hurriedly, and I ended up with a free box of mystery pizza. Now I probably should be stoked because it's free pizza, but it's 3 a.m. It's from an unknown place, from a brand I've never heard of, and it's delivered by one of the shadiest dudes I've ever met in my life. So I did what any reasonable person should do and left it outside my door, thinking I'll just throw it out with my trash in the morning. After that, I got back on my computer, feeling just a tad weirded out, but not really thinking too much of it. Eventually, the sun rose and I went outside to take out my trash. When I got outside though, the pizza box wasn't there anymore. It was a little strange, but I just shrugged it off as maybe the janitor or someone throwing it out for me. I proceeded with my day as usual and almost completely forgot about the whole thing until the knocking came again. I looked at the time, 2:45 a.m. What the hell? I got up and opened the door. A different guy in the same uniform from yesterday stood in front of me, holding yet another box of pizza. "Sir, your order, please take it." I shook my head. No order. It's not mine. Wrong house, man," I told him. This time I managed to just shut the door behind me before he could stop me. I stood by for a few more minutes, watching the guy out of my peephole. At first, he just stared blankly at the door. After it became apparent I wasn't coming back out, the guy just put the box down in front of my door and walked away. Satisfied, I went back to my desk and sat back down, grumbling to myself about how bizarre and annoying it is to have this happen twice. Did some troll find my address and was pranking me? But the guy didn't ask for payment or anything. Is it just to harass me? Who would do that? Why me? Attempts to look up the pizza place return no result, though it is also possible that it is a roadside business with no online presence. While all these thoughts are swirling in my mind, a realization hit me and I felt my heart stop cold. There's a law in my town that no restaurant can operate past 8 p.m. How could anyone be delivering food at this hour? Also, delivery drivers are not supposed to walk up to the apartment themselves. They are supposed to leave the food at the guard of my apartment for pickup. So then who the fuck was outside of my door, and how did they manage to get past the security? The chill shot down my spine. Internally freaking out, I quickly crawled to my bed, trying to calm my whirring brain. Day 3, 9 p.m. I go through my normal routine, nervously keeping an eye on the time. I tried my best to get my work for the day done, but it was impossible to focus. I kept waiting anxiously for the knocking to come. The clock ticked away. I stared at my computer, desperate for distraction. 2:25 a.m. Bang, bang, bang. "Boss, your order. Boss, please take it. Your order, boss." I froze in my seat for a solid 5 minutes, staring at the door. I continued to wait without making a sound until the knocking stops. I can't say for sure how long it went on, maybe 10 minutes or so. I kept waiting. The silence stretched on. It's an abrupt change from the incessant knocking just a few minutes prior. I glanced at the clock on my computer. 2:55 a.m. It's been 30 minutes since the first knocks.